Hello and welcome to AM1's vlog, where today it's part 2 of Flat Earth, because I actually got responses to my latest vlog. One of them was optimistic, positive, happy that I was a sane person, and the other one basically saying science as we know it is stupid. Now I know usually you shouldn't feed the trolls, but you know what? I'm feeling trolly today. So, challenge accepted, Flat Earthist. Now, I'm going to be going through your comment bit by bit, and just looking at your arguments and how they are wrong. You triggered? I know you are. So first up is, and I'm reading this out loud, as is. So since you know so much about geography, explain this. How is it that someone on the other side of the world with a telescope can see the Statue of Liberty over the ocean? Now, I had never heard of this before, and believe me, I tried to find it. I absolutely wanted to find whoever claimed that the Statue of Liberty can be seen from across the friggin' ocean. And you know what? Zilch. Nada. Nothing. Nobody had ever said anything anywhere about being able to see the Statue of Liberty from that far off. That's just ridiculous. I did find flat earthers claiming that it could be seen from 60 miles away, but again there were no confirmed circumstances. The furthest official references I got for how far the light from it, when it was a lighthouse, could reach was 24 miles. Now I screwed around with a little bit of math and I found out that if you are on a 150 foot tall ship, and that's about as tall as you get when it comes to ships, and you are a roughly 6 foot tall person, then you might, on a very clear, perfect conditions day, be able to see it from about 34 miles away. But that's a stretch. That is a truly best circumstance thing. So unless you can bring me your evidence, bring me your sources, I can't believe you that anyone has seen the Statue of Liberty from that far away. Now, you also claim the following. The ISS live feeds are so fake it's not even funny. Go watch it and change the time on your computer and you will see teleport to a whole other country. Now, ISS, International Space Station, for those of you who didn't figure that out immediately, I actually didn't know immediately. I just thought, ISS, what's that for? Is that an organization? But no, I just searched it. Oh, International Space Station, of course. I can't think of everything on the fly. But I did go to the site that shows the live feed. I'll leave a link in the description. And I did what you suggested. I changed the time on my clock. I changed it 3 hours forward. I figured, that should be it. Nope, didn't move from where it was. Other than, you know, the fact that it constantly moves just all the time. So what's your problem? There was nothing wrong with it. Let me guess. NASA fixed the problem. They made it so that it wouldn't happen. I am still being fooled. I can't keep a straight face when I say that. And then of course there's a natural part of any flat earthist's comment. You've been lied to! Accept the facts! I have. What's your problem? And then it comes with what seems to be a little bit of a tricky one. I've actually seen a video where a guy was on a cruise ship and he walks out and shows that one side is dark and the moon is visible, then turns around and the other side still has the sun slightly over it. Why can I see the moon clear as day when the sun is out in general? LMFAO. Now let's ignore the fact that the last bit of this comment makes me not take this comment seriously at all. But I did find the video in question, in fact, unlike the Statue of Liberty thing. I'll leave a link in the description, but I'll also show some clips here. Now, as you can see, he has what seems to be a sunset on one side and a full moon on the other. And this seems counterintuitive at first, but now let's remember that the sun and the moon and the earth don't necessarily have to be in a straight line to each other. If they were, then we would have an eclipse all the time. An eclipse happens when the earth is directly between the moon and the sun, but since a full moon happens when the sun and the moon are on different sides of the earth, this is clearly not the case. So what's the deal? Well, we're not completely in alignment. The moon is slightly above or below us in comparison to the sun if you were to look at a big perspective of it. And while we can't see the sun below the horizon there, the sun's rays are still reaching the moon, which then reflects the light back to us. So it's as simple as that. As for why you can see the moon clear as day in general while the sun is out, well, I've seen this myself. Now the explanation is simple. The moon is really close. And it always reflects the sun at the side the sun shines on. Now when the sun is below our horizon, but the moon is between us and it only shines on the backside, of the moon. So at night, we see maybe nothing. But if we have the sun on one side and the moon on the other, then during daytime, we can perhaps see the full moon on the sky at certain times of the day when it hasn't fully gone down below the horizon yet. Now, a detailed and full explanation of all these things would take a lot of time and expertise that I do not have. So if you are in a situation where you can contact an astronomer and get to talk with him or her, please do so. Try to watch some, I don't know, documentaries about the Earth, about astronomy, about the planets, you know, those sort of things. And just to end this video, I have a little question of my own for you flat earthists. Why, if the Earth is flat, and as you wildly claimed it should be possible to see the Statue of Liberty from the other side of the ocean, why can't we? If you go to Europe and try to look over the Atlantic Ocean, even from a hilltop, and look towards America, can you see the Statue of Liberty? No, you can't. And why can't you? Because it's curved. You can't see over the curved. If it's flat, you should be able to see no matter how far, as long as there's no obstacle standing in your way. I should be able to see all the way to this mythical South Pole surrounding us, that giant ice wall keeping the oceans in check, so it doesn't fall out into what I can only assume is not space, because the flat Earth doesn't have space around it. So try to answer me that. Also, sorry you had to wait a whole week for this video. I read that comment you made where you claimed I couldn't answer your questions. Oh no! He couldn't answer my questions in a comment. I could, but I figured, you know, it's gonna be long. Might as well make a video out of it. Also, flat earthers are real quick at finding videos trying to say that the Earth is not flat and disliking them. I am just new here. I haven't really done anything, yet I have 1 like and 3 dislikes on my video where I just say that flat earthists are hilarious. Butthurt! If you want more videos from me about why the Earth is round, then keep commenting to me about why it's flat and I shall respond. It's on! But whether you're a flat earthist or a normal person, feel free to leave a like or a dislike, or subscribe, whatever you feel like, and until next time, when there might potentially be more flat earth evidence being kicked to shit. Haha, I'm liking the thought. Until then, remember that I have been Anime Mixer 1, and I approve of this video.